Hello everyone, it's that time again. Time for a brand new game to start. A brand new game I've never played before. And a brand new game in a series that I've been playing for a long time actually. Let's just dive right in. Rune Factory 5. Hey Foursquare. How you doing? Good to see ya. Foursquare! It's new game time! There's a new game out, and it's here, and I'm playing it. Tell me how the volume is, by the way, as soon as you hear it. This game has swords? Yes. It should have swords, I mean. If there's no swords in this one, I'm gonna be very confused. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. Has an autosave feature? What? But yeah, how's the volume? Is it good? This opening's very different from compared to the other four. Game's good? Good. Smidge loud, you said? Alrighty. I'll get to the options as soon as I can. Ah, big monster. Ran out of Telsker 10. Get more. If I kiss you, I kiss you, I kiss you. What? Get more, Foursquare, get more. Yay! That was awesome.
Rune Factory 5.
Yeah, this is different compared to the last games. That's for sure. You have Oban 14 for backup. Nice. Let's do a new game. Press the right stick during battles to lock onto an enemy. If you don't lock up your enemy, you will get eaten by enemies. Click the weapon and hit the B button repeatedly. So, B button, okay? I wonder what the combat's gonna be like in this game. For those that don't know, I played all the 1, 2, 3, 4 Rune Factory games, and so far the 4th one has the most amazing combat. We'll see how this one does. The Kingdom of Norad. This is the biggest style change, for sure. And there's a lost little girl. Oh no. Ah. A scream? Ah! It's a girl. I have to help her. Now's my chance to be a hero. It's my time to be a heroine. I should be a hero, right? You're just the right man in the wrong place. Continue as a male character? Yes. Must have blacked out. What happened? I can't remember anything. Oh.
Right, that girl's in trouble.
There's voice acting. Remember, there's voice acting? This game has 2 genders. Sure does. A monster? Wait right there. I'll protect you. There's the 3rd gender, by the way. monster. How very 2015. I know, right? First I need to equip a weapon. I'll open the L pocket with the L button. Then I can select my broadsword and press the Y button. Broadsword, Foursquare. Broadsword! You know what that means! You played a video game? What did you play? I need to close in on the enemy, press the B button to attack. Even if I lose sight of them, use the right stick to do the looking around thing. Right stick? Use the right stick. Oh. Maybe I can't lock on yet. Alright, let's do this. You jailbroke, oh, you played League of Legends? Nice. You okay there?
Okay.
Tiny person? Oh no. Look out!
Ouch.
Ugh.
Not so fast.
Not so fast! Two of them. I wonder which one I should focus on first. At times like this, I can press the right stick to lock onto an enemy. I can use the right stick to the thing, use the R button to dash out of the way of enemy attacks. Ah, dash move. You beat SS Tricky. SS Tricky. This is nothing. Either way, we need to get out of here. Come on. Shut up. I said come on. Isn't SS Tricky that snowboarding game? Wish you had Final Fantasy 13. Maybe it'll be released on Switch someday, huh? Best snowboarding game? My cousin had that, I think. On the PS2 years ago. Collecting lumbar and material stone. Is that the village? Who's that?
Today's the day. Every journey begins with a single step.
But not today.
You
Whoa!
can do it, Priscilla.
Thanks, Captain Chips. How you doing?
Huh?
7 months. That's a lot of months. You're just in time. I'm
Yay.
hurt. A town!
Thank goodness.
Almost there. I'm dead. Slightly ill? Dang. Get better soon, alright? When cutscenes are over, I'll, okay. Up there with God of War, Halo, Call of Duty, League, then SS Tricky. Honorable mention, GTA. I got my own top 10 games. Top 5, rather. Gah. Ow. Hey. Oh. I gotta remember that this game has voice acting. Only like a few racing games. What about Race with Ryan? That's the best one.
I'll go get my mom.
Ow.
Come on.
Murakumo, you scared Hina and Priscilla half to death.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Lucy. Heard my niece was carried in here. Who? Her?
Hina! You okay, kiddo?
I just noticed she's part wolf.
Yeah!
I am now, thanks to my hero!
You! How can I ever repay you? Whoa!
Huh?
Hey now, what are you doing to my patient?
Remember the snowmobiling racing game on the PS2?
Hey.
Yes. My cousin had that. It was fun. Oh Mom, I was just coming to get you.
I'm here now. I'm this town's doctor, and also its mayor. Call me Simone.
So how are we feeling? Experiencing any pain? Not really. Actually, I feel
No
fine.
numbness either? Thank goodness. If you don't have any difficulty speaking, then I'd like to ask a few questions.
First off, what is your name and birthday? Why do you care about my birthday? Aries. As cool as that name is, I think I'll call myself... maybe this name? Yeah. Enter my name. Ultima! There's a rumor that that's my name. An autumn on the 11th. Good stuff. Pretty sure my name's Ultima. My birthday is Ow 11, I think. And your hometown? Where are you from? Well, do I have amnesia?
I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry, I can't remember. You appear to be suffering from memory loss. I'm afraid the symptoms point to a case of amnesia.
Yes.
You've been playing the game Amnesia too long. That doesn't sound good.
Hey!
Afraid not. Amnesia's no joke. I've never met anyone with amnesia before.
What should I do?
Isn't there anything we can do?
What to do?
Everyone's getting worked up over me. What to do? I should leave before I cause any more trouble. Thanks for your concern, but I'm okay. Really. I better be on my way now.
Don't be
My
silly.
finger points.
Why not stay at my family's place?
Hey now, what are you saying? Hina's hero is crashing with me.
What?
Absolutely not.
Stop this nonsense. He's my patient. He'll be staying under my care.
What?
You just want a chance to study an amnesiac. For his own safety, of course, and for science. I'm not following, like, any of this. Don't be dense. Isn't it obvious? They're arguing over who's gonna take care of you, who's gonna
Honestly.
take you in. Could you people be any more gullible? You're inviting a total stranger into your homes. For all you know, he's a wolf in Woolly's clothing.
Nuh-uh.
No way, Ultima's a good person.
What?
Nothing.
As much as I'm inclined to agree with Hina, my daughter does raise a valid concern. Oh, I know. Lucy, be a dear and take Ultima to the field captain's office. The soul sphere doesn't lie. One scan will tell us just what kind of person he is. Hey, why me? I'm the one who raised the red flag. Well, I wouldn't mind taking you.
Really?
Really? Sure. The field captain's office is on the top
Thanks.
floor. Thank you.
Hey!
Wait up, I'm coming too. Camera controls. Camera. You can also adjust the camera speed and invert the controls. No. Change the settings on the camp menu. Open the camp menu by pressing the button, saving the game. It automatically saves your progress. When you want to save the game yourself, interact with the save point and open up the camp menu. Save points, oh no. Whenever you save, a hint relating to the advancing the game story will pop up. Use these if you're feeling lost. Your mini-map shows the destination of the next story event. Well, there I am. Attack, defense. I guarantee that attack 10 is going to turn into attack, like, 10,000 when this playthrough's over. So, we got our townsfolk. We have 3 love interests. I can only save at save points. The field captain's office is down the stairs and to your right. Come on now, no dawdling. Yeah, this is much different compared to the old Rune Factory games. Does anyone know the Harvest Moon series, by the way? This is from the creators of that series. What is that? Huh? What's with this box? And why does it have a face? A box? How rude. Whoa, did this box just talk? I told you already, I'm not a box. Despite my appearance, I do in fact have a name. Saint Eliza. Call me Eliza for short. Eliza? That's me. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now that I think about it, you can actually hear me. At first glance, you don't look too dependable, but I see that you have potential. I do? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself. You can change the game's difficulty level here. You have 3 options. Easy, normal, or hard. And hard. You're currently playing on normal. Let me know if you ever want to change it. You can also access the directive system here. Need to give it a whirl, then look at the first directive request on the task board. Okay. Where's the directive? The field captain's office is right through that door. This door? That's the field directive?
Huh? Oh.
Another little
Excuse
girl.
me?
God.
Yeah?
Oh, if it isn't Priscilla, something to report?
We've come to register Ultima with the Soul Sphere.
Ultima?
This
Ah,
So he's finally awake.
Finally awake. This child is the field captain?
Yes.
yep.
She runs the Silo, Seeds, Rigbarth outposts. Who's Rigbarth? What's a seed?
Honestly.
Can you at least try to keep
This
up?
town is called Rigbar. It's kept safe from monsters by Seed, an organization dedicated to protecting people. And the building you're standing in is Rigbar Outpost, which is also known as the Silo.
The clothes you were wearing were all torn up, so we took the liberty of lending you a seed uniform.
Got it?
God,
Thanks.
thanks for filling
No
me
need
in.
to thank me.
So, where did you come from? What brings you to our peculiar little slice of the frontier?
Honestly, I can't remember.
And that means what, exactly?
He supposedly has amnesia. That's why we'd like you to run a Soul Sphere check.
Oh.
I see.
So this will determine if I'm good or evil. In that case, hold out your hand toward the crystal. Just let it chop your hand off, and we'll see if you're good or evil. This thing? Okay. Give me some good vibes, some good fortunes. Whoa! What's happening? These runes are nearly out of control. That can only mean one thing. Enough. Get away! Right. That was a surprise. Who or what are you? That's what I'd like to know. What gives, Field Captain? That was not a normal reading. Normally, the Soul Sphere only gives off a faint glow, right? Ma'am?
Huh?
Yes, right.
You two. This one is no threat.
In fact,
No, never mind.
the important thing is that nothing suspicious came up on the Soul Sphere. Ultima is squeaky clean. Hey, Comitial Crown. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to a brand new game. Brand new, never before seen until now. But how are you, though? Yep, I feel relieved. Not gonna lie, I'm way out of my depth here. For starters, what's a soul sphere? The soul sphere is, you know... What is it? My mom told me it quantifies the inner light of a living spirit, whatever that means. Offer your hand and it will reveal a lot about who you are. You been chillin'? That's the right thing to do. Just chillin'. Right, Captain Olivia? Yeah, that about sums it up. More importantly,
If you
Ultima,
don't have anywhere else to go, then I have some work for you.
I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing quite well. In fact, I'm ready to go with this game.
Our only active ranger is away at Seed headquarters, so we're a little understaffed.
That's putting it lightly. They're so short-handed, we had to work overtime and we're just volunteers. Interested? The job comes with a free room and board.
I don't know. Fending off a monster or two is one thing, but protecting a whole town? That's a lot.
Who the hell are you?
Captain!
What is it, Cecil?
There's a mystery afoot, Captain Livia.
Granny Yuki's spectacles have been spirited away.
Yeah.
She lost her glasses again.
It's not bad.
No, ma'am. They vanished into thin air. It's a serious incident.
Sheesh.
Okay. This one's all yours, Lucy. Me again.
Come on, Lucy, hurry. We need to investigate the scene before it's compromised.
Of all the lousy... That sounded serious. Strange things always happen when Cecil, boy detective, is around. That's what qualifies for a mystery out in the sticks. We're just a sleepy hamlet where nothing happens. As soon as your memory returns, you can pack up and go. But for now, we need all the help we can get. When you put it that way... Alright.
Yes.
When you put it that way, sign me up.
Ah.
Excellent. Welcome to the team. Now then, let's put you to work. Priscilla, take our new recruit out back for some field training.
Huh?
By field, do you mean agriculture? Seed is a self-sufficient organization. You'll just start in the field. After that, it's the only thing limiting what you can do is my imagination.
That's so.
Okay then. Well, shall we? Have you ever seen these games before, Comitial Crown? They're good. I played each of them for many hours on end. This is the field. I'm going to explain how farming works now, okay? Nah, I'm good. Yeah, sure. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't know what I was going to do if you didn't want to listen. She's really going out of her way to help me. Great. Well, the best way to learn something new is to get some hands-on experience. So could you start by tilling this field for me? I mean, I'd like to say yes, but this place seems like it's in pretty bad shape. To tell the truth, nobody's worked this field for ages. Let's clean it up first. Could you please use the A button to pick up all the weeds and branches? Then you can stick them in the shipping bin over there. Not too often. Not too often, huh? Can I, Oh, I can't activate the, thing. Oh, look at this. I don't think I can put it in my rucksack just yet. All of that, comes in time. I wonder if I can pick up other sticks. Whoops. Wow, did you see that toss? Whoops. Come on now. So this is a little bit slower compared to 4, but it's a new game, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Doing good. Doing good, guys. Selling the rocks, selling the sticks, selling the everything. I like farming games. They're very chill. Very nice, very chill, very relaxing. Oh, jeez. Ultima, the field isn't that way. I know I dropped the things. I dropped the sticks. I dropped the stones way over there. Can I get them still? Okay, good. So yeeting the stones is not a good idea. I gotcha.
1, 2.
Man. What? How come I toss them like 1,000 miles away? The thing that was nice about the old games is that it was fast. Alright, you did a great job. There's a few farming games you played from time to time. Ooh, which ones have you played? By the way, if you hold down the A button, you can only pick up items of the same type. Ah, if you lock onto the shipping bin when you're holding something, you can throw stuff in there from a distance. Give it a shot sometime. Moving on, please take this. Sheepo, try tilling the soil in one of the spots you cleared. If there's anything you don't understand, just ask me for help. Tell me when you've tilled some soil. How do I till soil? Whoops. Yeah, how do I get my inventory out? Press the L button. Okay, L button. Whoops. L button. Farm tools. Yeah, look at me now. Look at this. Look at this son of a gun. Let's till this land, actually. Let's do a little attack. Alright, nice. Fast. Fast, good, awesome, good. Do I have to till all of the land, I wonder? Maybe that's what I have to do. Till all the land. Stardew Valley, that's a good one. I like the Harvest Moon Story of Seasons games. They're very nice. I did play Stardew Valley though. I did stream it. Long time ago. Alright, can't do that one. I wonder if I have like next to no energy in this game, kind of like the last one. There we go. No, don't do that. I did it! Wonderful, you made that look easy. If you use a better quality hoe, you can till several squares at once. I'll teach you how to use these next. Some turnip seeds. Sow these seeds whenever you're tilled the soil. You got it. Need to equip these first. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, look at that. You see me? See how cool this is? Yes, very nice. If you hold down the B button, you can sow multiple seeds across a wide area. Okay, let's move on to the last thing. Cheap water pot. Go ahead and water your seeds with this. You got it. I gotta fill it first. There we go.
Hope it comes out okay.
Alright, I gotta water these one at a time. It won't be that way for long though. Just you wait.
Watering time. Hope it comes out okay. Grow big and strong, okay?
I'm saying that to the log. To the dead stump. Perfect! You're a natural at this. The field dries out overnight, so make sure you water the seeds you planted every morning. Oh, but not on rainy days. I know they may seem dreary, but they're not all bad because you don't need to water your field when it rains. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about farming.
Just keep tilling the soil, sowing seeds, and watering whatever you plant. Then you'll be harvesting your own crops in no time. You can eat whatever you grow as is, or you can cook something with them. I bet everyone in town would appreciate receiving something you've grown as a present. And of course, you can always leave your crops in the shipping bin to sell them for a profit. Someone will come by every day at 8 a.m. to collect what's inside, so make sure you put everything you want to sell in there before then. Hope that all makes sense. Well, good work today. Oh yeah, one more thing. You receive more turnip seeds. Wow, that's a lot. Are you sure I can have these? Please, I insist. Think of it as a thank you present for cleaning up the field. I'm looking forward to seeing what you grow here. I'll try to live up to your expectations. I think you'll do just fine, Ultima. Not many people can do all this work as easily as you did, especially not on their first try. There's a good reason why Captain Livia made you a ranger. You're just like one of those, what were they called? Earth maids? You know, Ultima, maybe it's not just farming you're good at. I get the feeling you're the kind of person who could make the whole world a green, vibrant place. Oh, come on, now you're exaggerating. Hee hee, but wouldn't it be nice if that were true? When I was little, I read stories about earth maids who rode dragons through the skies. They would tend the earth and bring it to life, filling the world with runes. I always loved reading about them. Runes? Oh, I'm sorry. Runes are, they're sort of like your stamina, or maybe your life force. Basically, if you work yourself too hard and use up all your runes, you'll collapse from exhaustion, so be careful, okay? Good.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for pushing you so hard. Let's call it a day. You can switch between your weapons and farm tools without opening the L pocket. Use the L button for tools and the right button for weapons. Yeah. The field captain said you can use this room, so it's yours now, Ultima. Wait, isn't this the silo? Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but this second floor room has always been empty, and Captain Livia said the rangers should live here. Oh, my controller dying. Let me reset my controller real quick. She did? Well, at least safety won't be a problem, right? Captain Livia lives just downstairs after all. Also, people come by the silo all the time. If you ever need help, I'm sure someone will be happy to lend you a hand. Ha ha ha. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Don't worry about it. Everyone around here is always eager to help each other out. Then maybe I'll ask them for a favor or two. Go for it. That being said, right now your room only has a bed, a calendar, and a projector. What's the projector for? You can use the calendar to check the date and see whether a festival or anything is coming up soon. The projector lets you view any cutscenes you've seen. What's a cutscene? Don't worry about it. Last up is your bed. After you go to sleep, you'll wake up at 6 a.m. the next day with your HP and RP restored. If you don't sleep enough, you'll become fatigued and you're also more likely to catch a cold. So make sure you always get a good night's sleep. In short, if you feel tired, go to bed. Do that do that in real life too. That about does it.
Great work today. Rest up.
Rest up. Gosh darn it. What's this? Yawn. Oh man, I'm ready to call it a day. Oh, can't mess with the bed. Or can't mess with the stuff. Is there a option? Everything's at 100%. Text speed. Look at all of this. Let's lower the sound effects a little bit. I think that's all. Alright. I did it. I saved the game. Finally. To whatever you please. Good night.
Good night. Good morning.
Wake up, Ultima. It's already morning. If only sleeping was that fast. But then again, I don't want it to be that fast.
Oh, you're awake.
Well, what happened?
Morning.
Why were you anime a second ago? What's going on?
Good morning.
Good morning, Priscilla. And you too, Lucy. Morning. Pretty cold. I wonder if she still distrusts me. Oh yeah, did you solve the case of the missing glasses?
Yeah.
Naturally.
Wow.
Glad to hear it. Cecil sure must feel relieved. Relieved I didn't chew him out for wasting my time. Yuki's glasses were sitting right on her head. They say it's always in the last place you look. Nerf. Priscilla? Sorry, I was trying to hold back a yawn. Hope she's getting enough sleep. You love your sleep? Yes. Sleep is, the good. Why fight it when you gotta yawn? Just yawn. Showing the inside of my mouth to the whole world is just too embarrassing. Okay, whatever you say. Let's just pass along our message already, and maybe you should go back to bed. You have a message for me?
Sure.
The field captain's order. She wants you to introduce yourself to everyone in town. Oh wow, your first official seed mission. Good luck and break a leg. Wasn't there another game where we were a seed? Press the bloop button to bring up a map of the area. Use this map while in town to see everyone's current location. Ooh, that's pretty cool. The warp menu. You can choose to warp to places you've already visited. Why can we warp all of a sudden? I don't know. As a special bonus for playing Rune Factory 4 Special, Doug and Margaret will visit your town.
Yay!
I got money. It's my wardrobe. Change clothes, look inside. Oh, I can place my seeds in my wardrobe. Let's see what clothes I can change. I can change into normal, casual, Vishnals, Arthurs, Kales, Dougs, Dylus, Leon, Aiden, Beck. Those are past Rune Factory 4 thingies. Apparently I can pick it up. So is there like a clock somewhere? Nothing. How dare you? Opening movie. Meeting Priscilla. Alright, there's a lot of cutscenes. Cool. Let's do it. So this is the map. 3 people are here, 1's here. There's a lot of mystery people we haven't even seen yet. Hello. Oh, Ultima. Yawn. Didn't get enough sleep again? Nope. So many people have asked me to help them out with so many things. Wow, that sounds rough. Not that you look too upset about it. I'm not. Hee hee. I like giving our neighbors a helping hand. It's fun and makes me feel warm inside. If you ever need help with anything, just let me know, okay? I'll be more than happy to. Sounds like I should be helping you. How about you get some more sleep? I know, right? So how do we carry a thing? Can we do that? Look at this. Oh, thanks. That was thoughtful of you. Yay.
Time to tackle another day.
Have fun.
Ah, Ultima. Hey, have you seen Julian around? The little scamp's wandered off somewhere. Again.
Honestly.
Seriously, where'd he get to this time? Took my eyes off him for 2 seconds and poof, he's nowhere to be seen. Yikes, sounds like you're having a tough day, Lucy. I'm used to it, though Julian's not the only one I worry about. Now I gotta keep an eye on you. Huh? What do you mean? Well, you've lost your memories, right? I know you're not a weirdo or anything, but a girl's gotta wonder. Can you really make a life for yourself in Rigbarth? Like, at all? Are you gonna remember to eat your veggies and get enough sleep? Will you get along with your neighbors, say hi to them, and send them the right reading cards at the right times? And most important of all, will you be nice to Priscilla? Will she want to be friends with you? I'm serious. When someone's a buy one get 7 free special on the worry aisle, how am I supposed to turn my back on them? I'm standing right here, you know. Alright, I was in the middle of something. Gotta go find Julian.
See you later.
Better run. See you, Ultima. If I need anything, just let me know. Thanks. Well, I guess that means she's concerned about me, at least. She's not even moving, though. Hello there, boss girl. How's the field work going? It's going great. It's going well for the most part. Glad to hear it. By the way, do you know anything about harvest reports? Can't say I do. Oh, then let me fill you in. Weather and other conditions will determine whether your harvest is bountiful or poor. We can predict local conditions for up to a week at a time. So you should pay attention to them while you're about to harvest something. I can give you an even more detailed explanation if you'd like. Sure. Listen closely. Like I said, harvest reports tell you whether you harvest for a particular crop during this week, or the next will be bountiful or poor. For example, if you harvest turnips during a bountiful week, then you'll end up with more than you usually would. But if you harvest them during a poor one, then you'll end up with fewer than usual. Exactly. Hence why you always need to take the timing of your harvest into account. Watering your crops to prevent them from drying out is one way to ensure a good harvest. You can speed up the growth process if you think outside of the box, such as using a fertilizer. You don't have to go that far if you don't feel like it. It's all up to you. If you ever want to check out the harvest report, just ask me about it. I will. Thanks so much. Silo, got a lot on your plate with your amnesia and all. Avoid trying to do everything at once. Take your time pitching around the outpost. Your memories will come back. Think you're right. Thank you. Today's a nice day. This week's we'll have a bountiful toy herb and a poor cherry grass. Bountiful toy herb and a poor cherry grass. Welp. Not a good day for cherry grass, eh? Here's a bigger map. Alright, let's go, everyone. Let's do this. Wow, this is very different compared to other games. Brilliant sky. I'll patrol over in the direction of the restaurant, sir. I refuel with a little bit of Miss Elsa's cooking, then get right to work. Whoops. Can I jump in this game, I wonder? Doesn't look like I can. Here's the crops.
Go big and strong, okay? Hope it comes out okay.
Stop it.
Hope it comes out okay. Huh?
No! No! My stuff!
There.
Gosh darn it. So where's the timer? That lets me know, like, what time it is. I'm sure it's gonna appear, like, eventually, but it wouldn't hurt to know how much I have. Medicinal herb. I'm actually gonna save those. I remember needing medicinal herbs. Stash. Medicinal herb. Green grass can go in there. Alright, let's find some people. Let's find some of my villagers and get to know them. Hey, whoever's in this house. Yoo-hoo! Hello? Anyone home? A lot of, details. Like games that do that. Alright, what do we got? Are you a person? An adventure is a series of happy discoveries. Today my happy discovery is you! Pleasure to meet you. Sure, Mr. Person, I don't know. Vacant house. Alright, fine. I have a feeling that, events are held here. That is gonna be my guess. Events are held here. I think people will mind if I have a sword out, or will people be like, "Ah, psychopath with a sword!" Ah! Part of me should save these, to be honest. Then I can like chop them up as soon as I can. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save me wood. It's gonna take some getting used to this 3D-ness. It's always been a top-down, like 3D-ish 2D adventure game. Having it be like this is very, very different. Hey, welcome back, Foursquare. Playing some Sledstorm? Nice. Did you win? Did you get a lot of chickies? I'm just exploring the town right now. Learning about my villagers. Easy peasy. Easy, tricky peasy. Red. Hello? Ooh. That looks good. This virtual bread looks delicious. It smells like it smells like fresh baked bread.
Welcome.
Sorry about that.
Oh, excuse me. I'm not here to buy anything. As a matter of fact,
You're the new seed trainee, aren't you?
Oh, do you know who this is, Yuki?
Yuki? Oh, right, the woman from the glasses incident.
Priscilla told me all about our new neighbor. That girl was positively beaming with excitement.
Hey, Lucy Frog. How you doing today? Welcome to a brand new playthrough, my friend. Brand new, totally. Haven't seen this before, ever. She had more than a few kind words to say about Seed's latest hire. Oh,
Something.
oh. My name's Ultima, and yeah, that's me. I look forward to getting to know you.
I'm Randall. My wife Yuki and I run this little bakery.
Feel free to drop in and chat anytime. Even if you aren't looking to buy.
Huh?
I wouldn't want to impose. Just drawing swords and auras. Ooh, nice. Foursquare would love to see those drawings. If you want to post these drawings in my art Discord, by the way, you can if you want to, Lucy. Don't you worry about that. Old-timers like us love nothing more than to chew the fat.
Well, I just want to catch up on the latest gossip. But my husband here lives for tales of adventure. Whatever you happen to hear through the grapevine, we'll be happy to lend an ear.
Yeah.
Got it. Giggity giggity got it. I don't think I've introduced myself to everyone yet. I'm missing a couple peeps. Hello dear, how nice it is to see you again. Randolph and I would love to have another chat with you, so don't be a stranger. You're always welcome at our little bakery. Thanks, I'll definitely take up your offer.
Hello there.
Oh, hello Randolph. Why, hello there, it's good to see you. Do come visit me and Yuki again sometime soon. We'll always be happy to hear about your day. Gotcha. Later. Everything is so different. Have you seen this game before, by the way, Lucy? What? What's going on?
You little...
Catch him. Throw him in the dungeon. Wait! What a great meeting.
Ouch!
Sorry.
I was chasing after my brother.
Okay.
No worries. Are you okay, Lucy? I'm fine, thanks. Maybe. Something the matter?
It's nothing. I was wrong to be suspicious of you.
What was that? I don't have time for this. I gotta hunt down Julian. I took my eyes off that kid for 1 second and he runs off to who knows where. Hahaha. Sounds like a real
More
handful.
like 2. You're in training, right? Give me a hand.
First one to catch him wins. Who? Julian? This is now a seed mission. 3, 2, 1, go.
Off she goes. Alright, let's catch Julian, guys. I got my sword here at the ready. Are you sitting down? I'm gonna win. Just thought you should know I'm gonna win this. Alright, those white circles are just normal peoples. They're just normal peoples, and I'm not gonna worry about the normal peoples. Is this a ship? Oh, that's awesome. It doesn't look like it's open. Curse it all. Alright, fine. Let's, try this house then. Shop. It's a clinic. This is the clinic we were in. Looks like a nice little clinic. Cough, cough. Cough hack.
Simone?
Oh my.
Oh, hello, Ultima. How are you feeling? Great, thank you for your help earlier. No thanks necessary. As a doctor, it's my responsibility to cough, cough. Are you okay? That sounds pretty bad. For all my years of medical training, I'm not very good at taking care of myself. Heck. But at least I get to try experimental treatments. You're taking untested medications? That's a brave doctor. Or maybe a foolish one. Cough. Of course, I can't very well use my patients as test subjects, unless you would like to donate your body to science. Well, as long as it won't hurt. Ha ha ha, achoo! Only a joke. Cough hack. This is no laughing matter, Simone. I don't think I've introduced myself to everyone yet. Still. Also slow that footage down. I think Simone did something weird. Alright, nothing else is here. So I will leave. Alright. Couple more people to look out for. Not you. What's over here? What's over this way? I probably shouldn't go to that big, imposing, scary tower. That might be a bad idea. What's this, a magician's, alchemist's place? The Crystallabra.
Huh?
How unlucky. You are our 9,999th visitor.
Damn.
Had you been the 10,000th, I would have given you a crystal as a customer appreciation prize.
Wow, that is bad
Yes,
luck.
It sure is. So very unfortunate. How about this? Why don't you step out of the shop for a moment, then come back in?
Sure. Later. What's he up to? What's he gonna do? Ah! How'd he get there? Like this?
No, my friend. You should have asked me to step outside with you.
Well, it's a moot point now. How can I help you? Oh, right. I'm training under Seed. My name's Ultima. Ah, yes, I've heard about you. Is it true you've lost your memories? Lately, I've been rather forgetful myself, so I can understand what you're going through. Huh? I see.
Where are my manners? I'm Hines, proprietor of this crystal shop.
Our motto is... happiness sprouts from a smile. Pleased as punch to make your acquaintance. The pleasure's all mine. By the way, about the customer appreciation prize?
Ha ha ha!
You're quite the comedian, my friend. Do you think a crystal shop way out in the boonies could possibly attract 10,000 visitors? I guess not. I don't think I've introduced myself to everyone. So that's a weirdo. That's a weird guy.
These games have their, These games have got cool people, nice people, and weird people. Not really mean people, though, which is pretty nice.
Joyous joy!
And we have these kinds of people, too. What the?
Oh! Hello, person who I have never met. Feast your eyes on this!
He does a little trolling. That last guy did. Let's see what this guy does.
I, Palmo Criasse de Saint Coquille, have poured forth my entire being into this one sheet!
This is escalating quickly. It's a blueprint?
Correctamundo!
I am overcome by a wave of pure emotion. Behold a work of art that is also a toilet. Looks pretty sturdy. A fine eye for detail. True, totally random stranger. This porcelain throne could bear a dragon's girth. Truly a seat for the masses. Wow, I don't know what to say.
Joyous joy!
Your look of bewilderment says it all. But I am getting ahead of...
myself. Who, might I ask, are you?
Hello?
I'm the new seed trainee, Ultima. I'm gonna be living in Rigbarth, so I'm making the rounds of introduce myself to everyone. Bing.
Gadzooks!
Sweet serendipity, a new acquaintance. I feel the electric tinkle of future inspiration. The tubby guys are known to be very odd.
Palmo.
Who are you?
Get down. I'm trying to sleep.
Who's this guy?
Your laziness is also inspiring, young Riker. How magnificently your work has piled up.
My bad.
I'll get straight to it. Tomorrow. Today, I rest.
Later. Chap. Who's that?
That is Riker, the apprentice carpenter under my tutelage. If I let him oversleep, he becomes completely useless.
Oh, I see. He seems oddly happy about that. Ultima, I must begin constructing my masterpiece. When it is finished, I do hope that we may share the spark of creativity again. I don't think I've introduced myself to everyone. Let's see if I can find that Riker guy. Open up. Sup, bro? Hey there, Riker. Hey. Who are you again? I'm Ultima. I joined Seed just recently. It's a pleasure to meet you. Seed's newest flunky, eh? Can't say it's been a pleasure for me. Sorry, I'm just not too fond of him. But I guess you don't seem too bad. Work stuff aside, it's good to meet ya. Thanks? Thank you, I guess? Well, there's another person. There's someone right in this section. Yoo-hoo! Let's see who's in this house. Ooh, mansion. Big. Kinda creepy that the door closed right behind me. What is this place? This is my new home. That's what this is. Oh, it's the wolf bro.
Yo, if it isn't the hero of the hour.
Ears. Ha 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 ha.
Murakuma.
Right?
The one and only. Given my offer any thought, there's plenty of room for you to stay at my place. Perks of being the innkeeper.
Actually, I'm staying at the silo.
I'm glad that everything worked out.
Say no more. I'm sure you'll take to sea like a duck to water.
Hang in there.
It's a jungle out there, but work hard and you'll get by. The
If you ever need a
spa.
break, come take a dip in our spa.
There's no better way to restore your health and energy.
Yes!
Thanks for the offer. Great. I don't think I've introduced myself to everyone. We'll get there though. We'll get there someday. Who's that? It's Doug from the 4th game. Hey there, you got a sec? Oh, sure. Can I help you? Sorry to bug you out of the blue. Let me introduce myself. I'm Doug, a traveler. And you? I'm Ultima. Ultima, eh? I drop by this town every once in a while, you see, and I haven't seen you around before. Got a little curious, so I thought I'd say hi. We'll probably run into each other again in the future, so give me a holler if you see me around. Will do. It's nice to meet you, Doug. Cool. Cool stuff, my dude. So this is gonna be my house someday. When one goes to the spa, it normally takes like an hour to recharge your stamina. Then you're all good, and then you leave, and then you can go out into the field again and fight. Now, who lives at the general store?
It's a case! It's a case!
Oh, it's Cecil again. Oh,
Oh! Oh, it's you again! Huh? I knew it!
just as I deduced, you must be Ultima. Yeah, but how do you know my name? Mr. Terry clued me in, a stranger without a past appearing out of nowhere. Now that is a real mystery. I had to see it with my own eyes. Who's that?
Cecil.
Cecil? You mean Cecil?
Show some respect. This young man's predicament is nothing for you to get excited about.
Oh! Gosh, my apologies.
I hope you'll accept my apology too. I'm the one who got him all riled up over a new incident.
It's fine. Please don't worry about it. On that note, are you Terry?
You are correct. Not that it was much of a riddle. I own the general store, but I work with Seed on the side. Here's to the start of a beautiful friendship.
Yes!
Likewise. I look forward to working together.
Excuse me? Can I also be your friend? Of course!
The more the merrier. Cecil. Cecil.
Awesome! Thank you!
Still not everyone. Missing a couple of peoples. Did you just appear? Just appeared out of nowhere. That's crazy. Alright. We're nearly done. I think we're nearly done. Let's see. There's one person there, and one person here. Let's do it. Let's do the dang ting. Pretty big town, not gonna lie. Pretty dang massive. We'll see how fast the timer goes when the timer is activated. Is this the blacksmith? The shield and sword blacksmith? Excuse me. Wow, they're so focused. Excuse me. Look at me. I am armor guy. Or girl, I don't know. It's a guy. Cool.
Who are you?
I'm Ultima, the new sea trainee. I'll be staying in Rigbarth for a little while, so I wanted to introduce myself. Uh-huh. Dad, or Master, or whoever you are. Mustache going through the body.
Sir, Master Derek, a new seed trainee's here.
What's that, Martin?
A new seed trainee is here.
A blue sea train's near where?
Please stay your hand for a moment, sir.
Oh, excuse me. Why didn't you tell me we got a customer?
Not a customer. Seed's latest recruit.
My name's Ultima.
Ah, new kid in town. Granny Yuki told me about you. Name's Derek. I'm a blacksmith around these parts. Martin here's my apprentice. Must be rough, losing your memory. Wish I could help.
Oh, excuse me. Say, that's it, Martin. Show him the forge. Hammering away on the anvil might knock something loose. Understood. RPG writing can be really dumb as all ungodly hell at times. Hey, this is pretty normal for these games. I'm enjoying my time here. I'll say that much. I'll keep it short. Okay. Looks like you're ready, now let's get started. Smithing allows you to make weapons and farm tools. Of course, you can't make much of anything without metal or any other material. Normally, you'd gather ore from dungeons with a hammer, but since you probably don't have any right now, you can use this. You receive some steel! Thank you. No need to thank me. Moving on. Why don't you start by making a longsword? Choose the make a weapon option, then select longsword. What should I make? What do you think, guys? You should make a longsword. What do I want to make? A short sword? A long sword? A spear? This game is hard. What do I do? The recipes you can make appear on the left side of the screen. The materials required for each recipe appear in the upper right corner. If you have all the necessary materials, a recipe will have bold letters. If not, then it'll have faded letters. Dual wield swords? Oh, I will, don't worry. This is just the tutorial part. If I can, I'll be maining dual swords. Try making a claymore. Try making a clay with more. Clear your mind and strike true. That's all you need to do for now. F yeah! Alright, that should do it. You received a claymore. Let me see that. Color me surprised. You did well for your first try. You may have a talent for this after all. Well, I do have a good teacher. Smithing is such an amazing art. I can't believe that I turned a lump of metal into something like this. It's almost like magic. You really think so? Anyway, did you remember anything? No. I see. Well, if that were that easy, then I doubt you'd have to try so hard in the first place. Need a flash of inspiration, you could try eating some bread. What? Bread? Really? Did I stutter? Oh, right. You lost your memories. You learn new recipes by eating recipe bread. Okay, that's news to me. Depending on what you want to make, you can eat weapon bread or farming bread, although sometimes you won't learn anything at all from eating them. That happens when your forging level or tool-related skill level is too low. In other words, that means you aren't ready to handle something like that yet. I'm still in training myself, so unfortunately that's not much else I can teach you. Sorry about that. Oh, don't worry, I learned a lot. Thanks so much. If you ever want to get serious about forging, then you should get a forging license and your own forge. Use a directive to take the test for a forging license at Rigbarth Outpost. As for the forge, you can buy one at Studio Palmo. That's about it. If you don't have any other business here, please leave us to our work. We wasted enough of my master's time already.
Thank you very much.
Sure thing. Thank you. I wanna make dual swords. Where's my dual swords? Smithy. So I can't do it yet, sadly. Is this my, normal sword? There's my claymore. 3D mode. Wow! let's see. Whoops. Farming tools. I gotta remember the stuff. I want to equip it. Yeah, here we go. Look at this sword. Every sword is magnificent and mighty. There are no normal swords. What about this sword, though, Foursquare? In fact, Foursquare, look at all of these. How many drinks is this now? We have 9 swords, 10 swords, including this sword going through the desk. Holy moly is right. Oh look, spears and axes too. And is this more swords? 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Plus there's a 5th one right there. You have to go to work tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow! Don't make me do this! Don't make me do this, bro! Hey, I want to... seeds. Whoops. Equip.
There we go. There you go. There we go. There you go.
Here we go.
Easy does it.
Oh boy. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Easy does it.
Still gotta pay attention to the controls and stuff. Equipped, that's how you do it. Got you equipped, everyone. Got you equipped.
Go big and strong, okay?
Whoops. Here we go. Here we go. Can't wait to clear out the rest of this field, to be honest. This is only the beginning. I want to clear out the rest of it. Alright, who's over here now? Let's get all ready, all prepared to fight whoever's in this section. Fight! There's Julian. Oh, he's with Hina.
Jeez.
I forgot we were in a competition with that one girl to catch Julian. I think I won. Nuh-uh, I'm way stronger than you.
No?
You wish. Sounds like an argument. I'll show you.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Whoa!
Oh no, they're fighting. I better break it up with my sword. You could help, you know.
Hold it right there.
Who do you think you are butting in on a fair fight? Lucy, but they might... Okay, here we go. Crazy battle time. This is gonna be, like, more intense than that one Dragon Ball Z fight.
Here goes.
Let's do this! Ow. Boy is dead.
Yay!
I win! Girls rule, boys drool. There's an old quote.
Ooh.
Sniffle. She's crying? That's why I tried to stop them. What an amazing battle. Yeah, an amazing. Huh? Hey, Julian.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. I lost. Aw, he's really down in the dumps. That's what.
Awesome! But next time, I'm gonna win for sure.
What did they even do? What a tough kid. Right? Toughness is pretty much the only thing he's got going for him. Only? Come on. Oh, you didn't get to introduce yourself. I'll let him know about you later. You sure? Thank you. Anyway, keep up the hard work. Huh? Wait. What about our competition? Oops, almost forgot. Let's call it a draw. I won't go so easy on you next time. We'll call it a draw. Next time. Have I met everyone in town? I'll report back to the field captain tomorrow. For now, I should call it a day. Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh, there's sparklies on the ground. It's already getting late.
Ah.
Who's that? Isn't that one dude?
What could it be?
What was that? Am I seeing things? Was that the thing? Is that the moon up there? Maybe it was a dream. The field captain expected me to report back to her office once I finished my mission.
All right.
Ooh, skill up. What was my skill up? Sleeping. Look, sleeping. Skill that improves by getting a good night's sleep. Higher skill levels raise max HP and slightly increases max RP, strength, int, and vit. And longsword. Forging is level 0 or something. Hey, Priscilla's at 31% heart. So these are the people I can date, apparently. These are the dating peoples. The ones with hearts. Hey, Rebel! How you doing today? What's up? Steve Cress. Stamp list. Good to see you, Rebel. I hope all's going good. Okay, time is moving now. Time is moving. See the 8? Hello. La-dee-dee-dee-lay, what a beautiful day. I need this and this. Oh, I should probably take some of this, and uh-oh, my bag's full already. Did you say bless you? Bless you. Now I did. I said it now, Rebel.
Captain Livia.
Ma'am.
Yes.
I've introduced myself to everyone in town.
Yeah.
Good work.
Well?
Are you getting used to the small town life? Yes.
Are you really?
You're not duck.
Huh?
What?
No,
Oh,
I don't
nothing. When it comes to relationships, everyone marches to the beat of their own drum.
Hey!
Speaking of which, Ultima, did you see the bulletin board by the silo's entrance? Members of the community go there to file requests. I need someone to review the posts and help out any citizens in
Yes.
need. Consider it done.
Yes.
Good answer.
All right.
For your next mission, you will complete a request from the bulletin board. Once you've resolved Priscilla's issue, report back to me. Yes, ma'am. You're welcome, Rebel.
Time to tackle
Rebel.
another day.
You know it. Can I give you something? Do you like antidote grass? This might be a bad idea. I hate this! What is wrong with you?
Oh, off to work? Have fun.
Julian told me you're gonna live and work here as a member of Seed now, and for some reason he's treating you as if you're his biggest rival. Did something happen between you two? I never talked to him once. What are you talking about?
All right.
God. Oh, what was that? What happened? Walking. I leveled up in walking. Skill that improves with each step you take. Higher skill levels increase your max HP, RP, and VIT.
So in this game, like, anything can make you level up. Sleeping you can level up, walking, talking to people, anything. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna use my broadsword. I like my broadsword a little bit better.
Guess what?
Now's not the time to stand idly by. There's a mystery afoot, and a big one at that. Really? According to my investigation as we speak at this very moment, yes, nobody in this whole town has a single problem. Huh? Days like this, we usually have at least one request from an errand or a missing item or something, but not today. That's goofy. Yeah, that's Rune Factory for you. Everything can make you stronger. Everything can make you good. Oh, here we go. Please open the door. Sure. Can I do this too? Talk to Eliza in the silo. Once you read this, head over to the silo and talk to Eliza. They should fill you in on how the request system works. Should? Should? What do you mean, should? Oh no, more crap has appeared. Again, I should store this stuff. Look at that, there's a big geode. That's nice. Said I could lock onto the chest, no? My question is, how do I even do that? Alright, let's get this out.
Hope it comes out okay. Skill up! Hope it comes out okay.
See? Watering has now increased.
Okay? Hope it comes out okay. Watering time! Skill up!
Okay, I'm getting a lot of skills up. Water and farming at the same time. Let's see. Skill needed to use farm tools effectively. Higher skill level, reduce RP consumed while raising match HP, RP, and vit. And this is, higher levels increases max RP and reduce RP consumption. And a lot of things increase as well. Yep. Yep. HP is rising. Everything's rising. Whoops. Let's not do that. Let us not attack my well. That is very not good.
Watering time.
Alright, I can't plant that stuff just yet. I want to get this. Sapphire ore? I guess I can't do it yet, though. So where's Eliza at? Where's the silo at? Where am I at? Alright, let's go, everyone.
Right.
Skill up, see? I leveled up in walking, I think. Where was it? Yep, right there. Max HP is now 31. Hi, Ultima. Are you here for my request? Yep. This the locked door? Yes. Yes. You're right, it won't open. Did you lose the key? No, but my big sister has the only copy.
Is that so?
Alright, then we need to go find her. See, that's the thing. She's inside the restaurant, but she hasn't come out in days.
What?
Oh no, do you think someone happened in there? You have to do something. Okay, time to break the door down.
No way!
Darn it, no response. Priscilla, do I have your permission to break down the door? Huh? I mean, yes. Okay, I'm on it.
Ouch!
Ouch, it won't budge.
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on, bruh? Priscilla's sister is locked inside, but we can't get in. Step aside. Hammer did not work. Ugh, sturdier than it looks.
Priscilla?
Priscilla,
Wait for me to pulverize the door.
Probably?
Wait a moment.
Riker. From Star Trek.
Come on.
I swear, blacksmiths are all brawn and no brain. Guess when all you've got is a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
I don't want to hear it from a halfling who's barely cut out for carpentry.
A halfling. Racist!
Shut it. He'll eat those words eventually. I see.
The volume of the voices could stand to be a little bit louder. Just saying.
Wow!
It's open! For someone like me, this lock is child's play.
Impressive. You'd make a fine locksmith.
Or a fine thief. Life of crime might actually suit you.
Oh boy.
What?
Har har, go on, laugh it up.
Come on.
Someday I'll be Palmo's right-hand man, you'll see. Thanks everybody, I'll pay you a visit as soon as I... Don't mention it. By the way, there's a pile of bones in the restaurant. Is that supposed to be someone you know?
We're doing this for a reason, right? Get in there.
Priscilla!
Let's go, Priscilla. I'm right behind you! Now, is older sister dead? No sign.
Elsa!
Bow? Huh? Did I just hear something? Oh! It's a wolf girl. Oh my god! It's a pink-haired wolf girl! Oh my god! Fuka! Not what I expected. Fuka, where's my sister? Elshisu! Wow, mawa! Of course, I should have guessed. That's so typical of her. Hey, Priscilla? Who on earth is this? Oh, that's right, you two haven't met. This is Fuka. She works part-time at our restaurant. Miengao. She says she's happy to meet you. Likewise, or, should I say, rar? Hehe, she understands you just fine. Oh, really? Aro? Andator? Memramium. She says she knows a lot of words.
Wow!
Incredible! Hehe, I know. She's very determined to learn. No, I mean, you're incredible, Priscilla. How could you understand what Fuka means? Oh, that's easy, Ultima. I'm sure you'll pick it up as you get to know her better. Fuka's language is less heard than seen. Seen? This is getting complicated. Gaolamunem? Huh? Could you repeat that, please? Gaolamunem. What? Yonam? One more time.
What's your name?
Hey, there we go. Now she's doing it. Farming. Yep, we're farming. And look who I found out via Skyrim. There's a wolf girl. What's your name?
Amazing!
I've never seen anyone catch on so quickly. It's strange. As I watched her hand gestures and facial expressions, the words just kind of formed in my mind. You understand. Now you and I are friends.
Thanks!
Aw, thank you. I'm Ultima. Thanks for being my friend, Fuka.
And?
That was human speech. I've been learning lots of new words from Priscilla. And Fuka's teaching me the language of were animals in return. Is that so? I'd love to learn more from you sometime.
That's great!
You betcha.
What's going on?
Lackadaisical lady. Holy tits!
Elsa!
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Priscilla.
Gee, Please.
Don't good morning me. You were gone for days. I've been worried sick.
Oh, sorry about that. Walking home is just such a pain.
I've had enough. I'm going to put up a reminder here, so make sure you read it every day.
Okay, okay. Jeez, what a pain.
You're Priscilla's sister, right?
How about you?
And you are? I'm Ultima, the new seed trainee. It's a pleasure to meet you. Why can't anyone use their indoor voice? Is that how you introduce yourself? Ultima is just being polite.
In case you couldn't tell, Priscilla's the younger sister. That's why I get the honor of running this dome.
Lackadaisical. That's a word I don't see all that much. Also, Arm is going through the bop.
Speaking of, I'm due for another nap. Mind taking over for a week or two?
Hey, honey, why don't you deflate those things, huh? I don't think I can do that. Sorry about her. Elsa gets cranky when she wakes up. I don't mind, I'm just glad she's okay. Thanks, Ultima. Here's a little thank you for taking care of my request.
Yes!
What happened? Oh, I got things. What did I just get? Recovery potion. Alright, good. Good. I like the recovery potions. You look familiar. We met earlier. I'm Ultima. Oh, nice to meet you. Again. Lots of, strange characters in this game. But hey, that's how it is with, That's how it is with every game like this. You meet a cast of silly, colorful characters. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Right, you? Oh hey, it's you. Hi there, I'm Ultima, and I just joined Seed. Your name's Julian, right? It's nice to meet you. Yeah, same here. Alright, listen up, Ultima. I'm not gonna let you one-up me forever. Wait, what? I'm gonna work super hard and get way stronger than you. Then I'll be the one rescuing Hina. Just you watch. Sure, I guess that means he sees me as his rival. But how did his sister know before? So strange, very suspicious. Come on, you and me right now. Victory will be mine. Alright. Just get my sword out. Alright. I think I chopped you to ribbons. Sorry. You brush your teeth, Foursquare? Good. Are your teeth sparkly shiny? Epic sword AF is. Oh, hi, Ultima. Hi, Hina. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, do you feel better now? Nothing hurts.
Nope, I'm fit as a fiddle.
Oh, phew, I'm so glad.
It's super nice out, and today's my turn to play as the field captain in Rangers and Monsters. Hi, Ultima. Have you seen Julian? Jeez, where did he go? It's his turn to be a goblin, and we played Rangers and Monsters today. I don't know. Where's Julian, guys? Does anyone see Julian? Where the heck could Julian be? Huh? Anyway, let's go back to the silo. Make the map tiny again. Alright, here we go. I want more requests, to be honest. Bloop, bloop. Oh, you? Are you the person? You've accepted the request that Livy posted. Give it a try. You just figured you'd give it a try? I do hope you decide to take this a little more seriously. Well, since Livy chose you for this task, I have no choice. I'll say you're qualified enough to use the directive system. What exactly is that? And how am I qualified enough to use it? The hint's in the name. The system lets you make rules that affect the whole town. You'll understand everything faster if you try it out yourself. Let's dish out some directives. Upgrades. Ooh, bag. Expand bag and back. 30 to 45. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get to work.
I make my bag bigger, now I can carry all around a lot more stuff. Not bad at all. Looks like you're getting the hang of this. Just as you did know, you can use seed points to make all sorts of new rules that will make the town grow. What are seed points? You saw them displayed in the upper right corner when making that directive just now. It represents how much people trust you in numerical form. You'll earn more seed points by helping out people around town or taking care of unruly monsters. You can even earn them by shipping items or chatting to people every day. Depending on how well you do, you can earn them during festivals. Festivals? Did I say you could interrupt me? No, I did not. In any case, let's try making a directive for a festival. But first I'll say it with some seed points as a little present. You received 1,000 seed points. Don't make me work any harder than I have to, okay? Alright, let's dish out some directives. Festivals. I'm gonna do the bean one. Yeah, let's do the bean one. I don't care about the cooking festivals, to be honest. Alright, I use a directive to schedule the bean toss contest, and we wait for Spring 10 to arrive. You're doing pretty well, all things considered, but since you're still learning the ropes, I'll keep an eye on you for a while. Won't be able to issue many directives at first, but you'll gain access to more over time. Try solving some big cases or talking to the townsfolk. You could even try acquiring some new furniture. I was just thinking, from what I can tell, making directives seems like a pretty serious responsibility. Like, shouldn't the mayor or somebody important be in charge of this? Wait a minute, does that mean... Right, this used to be Livy's job. Her job? Then why am I in charge now? There's no way I could take on such an important job. I'll stop panicking so much. Sure, making directives does give you a lot of power, and depending on how you wield that power, you can make a lot of people happy or very unhappy. But directives aren't the be-all and end-all solution to every problem, and like I said, you're limited in what you can do at first. But still, No buts, just listen to me. What happens next depends entirely on you. Only you can decide whether you want to wield this power. You don't have to issue directives if you don't want to. It's a perfectly reasonable option, especially since dealing with all of this is a pain in the butt for me too. Actually, hear my voice, Libby picked you out herself. With you in charge, so we can pull off some pretty amazing things. You seem less than enthusiastic about this. Cheer up. I'll go ahead and tell Livy that you completed her request just fine. Skill up! Complete. What would you like to do today? Let's see what other directives. Licenses. Forging, crafting. Oh, I don't have enough. Curse it all! Upgrades. Expand wardrobe and bag. I don't want to do either. Alright.
Time to tackle another day. Have fun!
Can I talk to these guys again? I think when I see purple, it means I can gain more points. Let me see if I'm right. Nope, never mind. Never mind.
Well done!
So you completed your mission. No. The townspeople did all the work. I barely lifted a finger. Is that so? Well, that's to be expected at first. Keep tackling the task board, and then that's how you'll improve. So I should take on lots of requests. Yes, let me put on my captain hat and explain how they're categorized. Sometimes people come directly to us with requests, but most of the time, you'll find them posted on the task board. Anyone in town who has a problem or request they'd like to take care of will post it there. You can only accept a limited number of requests per day, so choose whatever you think you can handle. See how much progress you made on a request right here. You can't finish a request, then open up the camp menu and cancel it on the Ranger Notes page. Got it, but I'll do my best to see every request to completion. Good answer. I like your attitude. Just don't bite off more than you can chew, alright? We mostly receive requests related to finding lost items or making deliveries. Sometimes we even receive requests to deal with monsters that have run amok. That sounds kinda dangerous. Just a bit, yeah, but that's when Seeds is supposed to step in. Monsters enter our world through gates. The equipment we use to fight them has been enchanted with a special spell called Tamitaya. This spell sends any monsters we defeat right back to their own world, the Forest of Beginnings. So that's how it works. By the way, you should take this. You received a beginner's crest. What's this? Open up the camp menu, go to your ranger's notes, and look for the seed crest page. You can equip it there. Should protect you for the time being. Usually you earn quests by using your catch skills to capture wanted monsters, but I'll make an exception this one time. We can discuss them in detail later. I think that should do for now. You can respond to whatever requests you please. Still, there's no need to push yourself too hard. Sounds good. Complete. We still have a full day ahead of us. Alright. Quest clear. Lots of requests. Nothing's happening right now. No side stories. Here we go. Increases your VIT, lets you use the bats for free, but it's only for newbies. Gotcha. There's also a stamp list. So what do you guys think of this game so far? Good job! I'm glad that you and Eliza seem to be getting along. Hope you get lots of work done together. Whoa. That's pretty cool. I got more turnips now. Stash. Let's do this now. I quite like this game. It's very, very chill, like most farming games.
Easy does it.
Easy does it. Just gotta remember all the buttons and stuff. Once I do that, I'll be I'll be a master at this game. Looks pretty chill. It is. I'm glad you like it.
Hope it comes out okay. Hope it comes out okay.
Hope it comes out okay. That could be confused as something very, very not cool. Hope it comes out okay. Antidote grass. I'm gonna keep that. Medicinal herb. Keep the antidote grasses and medicinal herbs. They're your health. They heal your health. Good. Wonder if I can leave the town yet. That would be nice. I wouldn't mind leaving the town. Fighting some monsters. Oh, look at my health. My health is almost gone. Why is my health almost gone? It's at 3,000 now? Oh, because I equipped a thing. I equipped the beginner's crest, and that got me a crap ton of health. Wow! Look at the beach! Wonder if anyone ever goes out like this far. I swim. I can go in the water, but I can't swim. Very chill game, though. I don't know how long this game will be. Normally these games last me a long time. I don't know what I'll do even in this game yet. There is, of course, fighting the big, like, final boss. Then there's getting married in this game. I can choose a person to wed. Just like in the Harvest Moon games. Wonder if there's a run faster button. I'm booking it pretty fast. The dash button was a little bit better in the old games. That's fine though. Skill up! Hello! Strange Miyabi. Hey, some people have left. Oh wait, what's wrong, Cecil? Your head's on a swivel. Did you just drop something? Came across it, did you? Mean this letter, suspicious bag, that mysterious board. Could it be the letter? That's it. Envelope is a case of Grandpa Randolph's missing card. I included... You found it. Cool. Let me talk to, what's her name? Let's go on an adventure. I love you. It's nothing. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I can't right now. Maybe some other time? So, just like in 4, we can bring people with us on adventures. We can even say I love you to people. Thanks, mister. Anyway, let's keep talking to people. This is only the beginning phases of the game. Just the start. I can buy recipe bread. Not right now, though. I gotta get a forge or something first. Little bit of laggy spots, but that's fine. Whatever. Can I take this kid on an adventure too? Let's not tell him that. So we can take anyone on adventures if we so choose. Vacant house. Can't go in vacant houses. Nope, can do. I haven't gone down here yet in this beach section. Ooh, what is this? This town does look like it's in need of repair, that's for sure. Can I break this box, I wonder? I can. Yay! I got a boot! My character said, "Alright!" Like it was like the most amazing thing he's ever found. Watch what happens when I pick up a thing, by the way. You ready? I slide, like, a bit. Or no, when I put away a thing. Ready? Slide. Yeah, 3D games are tricky. I won't be too hard on this game for attempting 3D for the first time. Hey, real sneakers! What a strange way to carry a stick. I know, right? Very strange. But hey, there's a rumor that's how everyone carried sticks back in the day. How you doing today, the real sneakers? It's good to see ya. Is that apple tree? Can I kick this, maybe? Or slash it? No. Nope, no can do. Cannot slash. Nothing over here. Big town, though. Big town. Can I go this way, I wonder? I'm leaving. Ooh, there's a monster. Do you see the red? Red means monster. Level up! Oh, a gate. We have to kill these gates. They spawn. How's the game? I leveled up again. Game is good. I like games so far. What did I just get? What did I just get, lads? I got a thing. Crit resistance 100. A charm from lands far to the east protects you from misfortune by blocking critical hits. This game is great. I like it so far. A rusty old hoe can till the fields, recovers HP. Some of the like descriptions of these games I remember being kind of hilarious, actually. An old boot that was found floating in the water, worn out and useless. Useless. You can also play with its decorative ring, but don't try it at home. See? They use the funnies. They try to be the funnies. Oh look! It's sheep! Sheep! Hang on a minute. Oh god! Can you pick gender? I know one could Tides of Destiny, but later in the game the option opens. Yes. You can play as a girl if you so want to. I chose Guy because I am Guy. Destroyer of worlds. Gosh, my skill is going up like crazy. This'll be what I do every day, guys. Go mental with battling. Go mental! Can I pick these up? Fiddlefern, whatever these are called. Ah, there's a save. Alright, cheap cloth.
Alright.
More cheap cloth, heck yeah. Huge tree is over and blocked. Does some monster do that? Yeah, now that I'm battling things, I feel good. I feel great. You could pick a girl, cause heck you're weird. Cause why not, right? I'm level 4, by the way. Good for me. Do I have more HP? I think I do. I got more HP now, the real sneakers. That'll show him all. I think in rare cases I pick a girl in games. I know I picked the girl in Pokemon Crystal, just to be different. Alright. I did play as a girl in Xenoblade too. Whoops, in Xenoblade X. Just to see what different story and like dialogues options there are. It wasn't that different, to be honest. Alright, let's see what we got. It's the Woolies. So monsters don't die. You're up late. I know, Foursquare. What are you doing up so late? What are you doing, bro? Your short sword skill level is increased. You can now perform a dash attacks. Press the R button to dash. Press the B button to launch into a dash attack. Right. E button to do the thing and do the thing. Another level up. I'm level upping like crazy. Oh, there's a fox. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. 1 HP. I took 1 HP of damage. Not good. Wait, I killed the Forest of Beginnings? Where does the soul go? Oh, it just goes back. Call you time with the fox and orcs. No, they're like little gremlin creatures. Goblins or orcs or whatever they're called. What's that? You can harvest bamboo shoots by the hand. Use a hoe, sickle, or blade. Stupid. Go? Yeah, look at me. Look at me go, look at me go.
Alright!
What's that? More seeds, I think? Cool. Let's see, what else do we got? Apparently more monsters over in this direction. I don't want to go too far, by the way. Ooh, those things look cool. Those things look cool. Yeah, these are big. Beetles! Oh my god, beetle! Drop something cool, drop something cool! Oh, you did. I got an insect thingamaboober. Quite the balancing act. Quite the balancings. See how tough these guys are. Not too hard. Little marrows these are. Oh, jeez, that did a lot of damage. Okay, time to go. Retreat! Re-freaking-treat! I'm gonna get killed.
I was holding a stack of bags. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, I'm known for my balancing axe. I'm quite famous for it. Hey look, the sky's getting dim. Thought I could see under the ground for a second. Let's see what I have. Yeah, I have 3 HP now. Oh no. Viscous liquid, and toy herb seeds. Cool. Uh-oh, more enemies. Where's the safe zone? Chickens! Chicken!
All right.
Chicken, 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 chicken. Chicken, chicken. Chicken, chicken, chicken.
All right.
Now we're balancing between life and death. Yes, we are. Right now, we're leading on toward more death than, life.
All right.
It's okay, though, because my walking skills, increased. Alright, I have enough for a license, by the way. Yeah, some of these frame rates can be a little bit like, oh dear.
Yo.
It's fine though. In all my life, he's only met one person who was good, he just said. Wonder who that is. Have you seen Julian? Jeez, where'd he go? He's trying to be a goblin or whatever. That's just a random dude. This is Margaret, she's singing. Oh, is this a new person? I'm Margaret, traveling the world composing new songs as I go. All the new scenery, new places, and new people I encounter make such a wonderful inspiration. So this is a new person.
Hi. How are you?
Didn't even recognize you. Sorry. Spent yesterday watching the Danganronpa anime series. Quite enjoyable. I haven't seen that yet. Maybe I should, huh? What do you recommend? Should that be a thing I watch someday? Customize your furniture? Sure. Give you the storage box as a housewarming present. You received a storage box. Know what to do with your furniture? Well, it doesn't really matter, because I'm going to tell you anyway. Take the storage box, pretty much stick anything in it except for food, place your furniture in it. You can pick it up, destroy it. You can leave your storage box in your room, play around with it later, and see what you can do. Okay. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick it up and bring it inside. I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna place it down somewhere cool. Right here, maybe. There we go. A little uneven, but that's fine. I'm gonna put my claymore here. I'm not gonna really use my claymore. Let's put my seeds here. I might sell the rest of this stuff, to be honest. Well, I did it. Hope you're happy. What would you like to do today? I want to make a directive. License. Forge. Yes.
I'll do my best.
What do you need for smithing? Guts and determination, materials, and RP. Where can you forge items? At a forge, in the baths, wherever you want. In the baths, right guys? Those of you who are forgers out there, you can forge in bath, right? When you have a recipe for a weapon you already own, you need less RP to make it, you use HP and might collapse, you lose your HP and gain RP.
Alright!
Yeah, did it! Let's do it!
Let's get to work. Skill up!
I got my forging license, now I can buy a forge from the studio, the thing.
Get out there and use the skills to make something great. Yeah! It's the bats. Hey, Kinky Bikini! Is this RuneScape but farming? More or less. It's RuneScape but better, I know that much. It's called a horror series. The characters being killed one by one, by the way. Not too graphic, there's a lot of blood. Like the game, they make the blood a hot pink. Ooh, scary. Interesting characters, the story is interesting. Think watch a couple episodes to see what you think. No idea of what's going on. Well, I'll watch anything once. I'll watch anything once, my friend. Maybe I'll watch anything once, actually.
How are you?
Hello. Hello, Margaret. What kind of music do you like? Cheerful. I'll go cheerful. Was Margaret in Rune Factory 4? I don't remember. How have you been today, though, Kinky? It's good to see ya. Where was the Palmo studio? Not the Blue Moon. There it is. Let's go, lads. That's to see if you can figure out who the killer is. They do a trial like Phoenix Wright. I do like Phoenix Wright. I have played those games, and I like the Animu as well. Those games are good. I want a forge.
See you're full of energy.
Give me a freaking forge. Send it to my house. Renovate something? I want a forge. Change to simple curtains. First expansion. Oh, this is
Take your time.
This is where I expand my stuff.
Thanks.
Thanks. I want furniture.
Welcome.
Here we go. Oh god, we need so much. Purchase a forge. We need 3,000.
Thanks.
Thanks. That's gonna take a while, eh? That's gonna take a while. Sunny salutations, how are you? Oh my god. Find furniture, expand any shop. Other buildings? Oh, we can expand other buildings. Oh, art, never mind. Getting the Danganronpa collection for the Switch. Nice. Isn't there a massive collection on the Switch? Maybe one day I'll think about getting it. I came to chat. Don't get in the way of my job, dick. I would get Danganronpa for the Switch myself, but right now there's a lot of games I'm playing. So many games, it's crazy. Alright, who's here?
Yo!
Yo! Happy to see you. Can you explain to me how the inn works? That'll be easy. Baths. Restore your RP. Fatigue. Medicinal stuff to make medicinal baths. Freebie, your first 5 baths are on the house. Ooh, nice. I won't have one today then. I'll save him for another time. Alright, let's check out these other rooms. Oh. 1. I've only entered that room once. I can't go into the girls' room. What a surprise! I can't go in the girls' room, the girls' washroom. Everyone actually has, like, bathing suits on. Saw a suspicious bag.
Thanks.
Alright, bye. You two have fun. I'm gonna go elsewhere and do whatever I want to. Collection is Danganronpa 1 through 3. It's like a board game. They expanded from a mini game to a full game as the characters from the 3 games. Pretty cool. One day I'll have to check it out, my friend. One day. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday. I think there's a dude nearby. Is there a dude nearby? Yeah, it's this guy. Oh, he's booking it. This guy's booking it. He's running. Correct. I'm the one that does the things. Hey, I like the music, the nighttime music. This is gonna be good, guys. I can feels it. It's gonna be good. What is this? Oh no. Is that a dead weed over there? I think it is. Estimated earnings, 14. Let's make it a little more than 14. Buy, sell. Alright, I can get a lot from this. Sell that, and that. Yeah, there we go. Estimated earnings, 1,000. Good, that's much better. That number's a lot better. Bloop. I might play this game slowly, but we'll have a good time with this game, no matter what we do. Have I gone up here yet, by the way?
Nice!
Awesome. Eat. Should I eat? There's eating, stuff, by the way. I'm gonna do it.
Time to eat!
I'm poisoned. That might be bad. I'm poisoned, but my health was healed. If I die... that won't be good. Don't die. Don't die, Ultima. Please don't die. Please don't do the die.
Time to eat!
Well, if I die, then I guess that'll be my first death, eating a poison mushroom. I don't think I can die, though.
Alright!
Oh, skill up. Yeah, poison, works the same way in the 4th game. Whoa! Ooh.
Alright!
Black sheeps. Yay! Skill up! Now to get the heck out of here. See you later. Sorry for attacking you, your friend there. I'm taking 0 damage. 0. 0. Sign 0. Ooh, what is that?
Alright!
That looks not good. That looks like a not good spot. This leads to monsters, I bet, so I'm just gonna go back. I wonder how, like, much... Look at this, there's a whole snowy field. X to return home. And then there's a warp menu. Oh look, there's bones. Dinosaur bones. Here's this spot that we explored. We only explored this much. There's a whole desert area here. And I'm pretty sure there's an ocean temple down here. I guarantee it. L and plus. Or L and minus. Ah, that brings up the calendar. Ah. Alright, let's try this warp thing. Warp menu. Return home. Yeah, I just teleport back. Whatever. Sometimes you just gotta teleport, you know what I mean?
Yes!
Nice. Yeah.
Yes! Oh, I can leave out the store, by the way. Look at that! That's a fast way to leave the house. Wait, what? Chop up stumps and branches with an axe. How do I get an axe, though? Have you had a chance to use our humble little shop services? We don't take cash for our products. Pay us in lumber and other materials. Have this. There we go. There's our axe. There's our axe, lads. We got one. Can I choppy chop? This thing, maybe?
Yes! Right! Yes!
Oh my gosh, so many skills up. So can I chop, oops, can I chop this stuff up too? Not equip, I want to hold them. Alright! Place. Oh, I can, see? I can chop the tiny sticks and get full logs. That's perfect.
Yes! Alright! Alright!
Alright. Gnarly. Epic. Tubular. Awesome. Shit. Nice.
I need a place to store your materials. A lumber stone box. Yay! Cool. Oops, don't do that. Don't do that. Pick it up. So this should be outside, just to let you all know. This should be outside. I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah. Whoops. No. I want to do that. So all of my woods and lumbers go here, alright? Yeah, 19, baby. Hey, since I'm here, let's do more. Might as well work myself to death, right?
Alright! Yes!
Let's do this one.
Yes! Alright!
This is great.
Yes!
If anyone's like bored of like harvest games, you know, that's fine. But I love this. Oh, careful.
Yes! Alright! Yes!
I am almost dead now. I am very, very almost dead. I am very, very, very close to dead now. I'm gonna go inside, and I'm still poisoned, by the way. But I'm gonna go inside. Actually gonna go talk to the board here. Try shipping. Place a turnip in the shipping bin. You got it. I will. Ship a turnip. I think even if I swing a thing, by the way, I'll get damaged. What's this? Orange? Orange grass or rotten grass? I just need a hammer now. That's really what I need, a big ol' nice hammer. Well, I did it. I shipped it. Hope you're happy. This thing's going like crazy right now. What would you like to do today? I don't have a lot of licenses. Crafting license. Fish, flower, buff a move. I don't know what that means, but I think we're gonna miss the cooking contest this time, guys. For those that like the cooking contests, sorry, I guess.
I'll do my best.
To get your own crafting table, buy one, become an apprentice, craft it yourself.
when you use materials to upgrade armor. Super sparkly, edible, additional effects. If you want crafting bread, buy it from Randolph, buy it from Heinz. Shoot, who was it? Randolph?
Alright!
Yay!
Let's get to work.
In the last game, they were called orders, by the way. Not, the other thing. Upgrades. Expand storage box. Good. What about other? Take back hats, break all furniture. How would I want to take back hats? What kind of psychopath would do that? Good evening. Oh, it's you, burning the midnight oil. I know, I'm dying. Oh, she healed my, she healed me. She healed my RP. Something wrong with cooking? I'm not good at it. That's all. That's literally the secret. Oh, I have to save. Good night! Is it hard? It's not my thing. It's probably not even hard in this game, it's just not my thing. That's all. Well, guys, I think I'm good for today. We played a little bit. We played, the first 4 days. Next time I play this game, we'll do more. We'll explore more. We'll do things. It'll be great. I'm happy to finally have this game. I'm glad to get into the Rune Factory again. That is new, actually changed to PJs when sleeping. I usually always sleep in my clothes. That is true. Gotta update everything. I wonder if there'll be a Rune Factory 6 someday. What if it's like the most advanced in graphics ever? But yeah, take care guys. More triangle strategy tomorrow, so look forward to that. Y'all be well, be good, have a good night, and take care. Bye-bye!